This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Morocco, and they take on Canada.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Noussair Mazraoui plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And here's the starting lineup for Canada.
Yeah, looks like a conventional 4-4-2. You don't see it too often anymore, but it should give them a really stable platform both in and out of possession.
And away we go, the first half of this game. Hakimi. Brahim. Issa Diop. Noussair Mazraoui. On the ball, Diop. Effective on the flank. Good-looking pass. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Kyle Larin. Showing good defensive judgment. Plenty of support here. Noussair Mazraoui. Cross could be useful. A bit disappointing in the end. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back onside.
Couldn't hang on to it. Must take the lead here. And a fine cross. Could be more trouble. And in the end, no damage done. Yassine Bounou. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz now. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, I love the way he plays. He makes the game look easy. His first touch, his dribbling ability, the way he sees a pass, and then he executes it. He's got to be one of the best in his position.
The referee has given a corner. Who can they pick out? Well, they survived the attack. Alistair Johnston. Derek Cornelius. Can they set up a chance? Well, not an easy moment for the keeper, but he passed the test. Issa Diop. Shadi Riyad. On the ball, Diop. Hakimi. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, I just thought it was a goal. He's through 1v1, but the keeper does brilliant. Narrows the angle and shows great reactions to save that.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Was it a great clearance? Tejon Buchanan. Really good example of gegenpressing. Oh, it's a penalty. Can they get themselves in front? And more punishment in the form of a booking.
Yeah, you can't argue with that, can you?
This to make it 1-0. And he puts it away confidently.
Well, let's see this again. The goalkeeper anticipates he's going to go central. He doesn't. Makes him look a bit silly in the end.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Hakimi. Shadi Riyad. Clever defending. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But the danger averted for now. And they've created space. Such an ambitious run. Did well to win it back.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there, out of possession.
Cross might be on. Buchanan. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back onside. He's just stood there. No idea what's going on around him.
Hakimi. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead here. An opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yeah, it's been a decent first half, and I think they'll be the happier going in at the break, even if it is a narrow lead. They'll certainly be looking to extend that in the second period, though.
Really vital interception here.
Oh, he was so alert there. Read the situation well.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And finally, up a cul-de-sac. And that is offside. Well, far from the ideal pass. Great effort to keep that one in play. And players waiting in the centre. Just needs to get it out of there. And the keeper dealing with it. And a substitution in the offing. And over it comes. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Might work out. And what a save that was at the end of a super counter-attack.
Absolutely. You could see the danger the moment the ball was played forward. It had the defence scrambling, didn't it?
Well, they've decided to make a change. Who's going to get on the end of it? And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front.
Yeah, he hasn't seen much of the ball in the key areas. Maybe the supply line's weak, but his movement has to keep disrupting the defence. Or I could see him being taken off here.
So they get the second half going here. And threading it through. Is this the moment? Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. Cornelius. Buchanan. Oh, moving it nicely. And it's opening up. Not out of the woods yet. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Referee intervening. And following the infringement, a caution.
Well, it's a poor challenge. Had to be booked for that.
Well, the manager has seen enough. Not his best game today. Tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Unahi. Threading it. Oh, could finish. And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there, take a little bit off the shot.
Tejon Buchanan. Good advantage there. And finding the flow. Illegally stopping the attack. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Yeah, it's a good decision from the ref. I think he knew that it was coming.
Time for a change then. Free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Can he find the right pass? Cross fired over. Appear to be in two minds. And the through ball. This is an excellent run. It needs an accurate cross. This could be the equaliser. Keeper was there to meet it. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And over it comes. Could still be dangerous.
The hosts are very much dictating the tempo in the last 15 minutes or so. You just feel they need to find that little spark now. A bit of quality in the final third for them to get back into this.
And Canada come away with it. Can they create something from here? Yassine Bounou. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz now. Azzedine Ounahi. Could be a chance to break. Well, possibilities in the centre. Oh, useful ball. Easy to intercept.
I'm sure the manager won't be happy with how careless he's been there.
Out of play, throw in. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Issa Diop. And it's with Amrabat. Pressing like that will help the cause. Richie Larea. And there's the feed into the box. And he read it well. Maybe dangerous here. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Beautifully weighted ball. And looking to add a bit of late insurance, but couldn't do so.
Oh, you've got to put that away. You won't get too many chances better than that.
Five minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Effective on the flank. Jonathan Osorio. Well, there's a living, breathing example. And he's in. Is it going to be? Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, here's the replay. It's poor defending, but you can't take anything away from the movement and the calm finish. It's a really nice goal, that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Johnston. Osorio has it. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Alphonso Davies. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Will it go in? And that is a splendid stop to prevent them from going ahead.
Yeah, it does. And at this point, you just can't afford mistakes, can you?
Over it comes. Well, no damage done. And that is that. The 90 minutes have come and gone. Neither side holds the advantage. Well, they've already served up 90 minutes of drama. Now for more. Unahi. Now with Hakimi. Take it away. Real chance. And the decision offside here. So a personnel change then. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, a wild swing at the ball in the end. That was what it amounted to. Playing with a flow and intensity. And he's hit it with authority. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Brahim. And it's with Amrabat. There's a really stylish piece of running. Can he put them in front? Nicely timed tackle. From a long way out. Well, that's quite a bit off target.
Well, it's the right idea. It's just completely the wrong execution. The body position is all wrong.
And very nicely positioned to win it back.
Yeah, he anticipated that one well, didn't he?
Can they jump ahead? Now he must favour the cross. And possession changing hands. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Alphonso Davies. Osorio has it. Jonathan David. It's with Diaz. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And a disappointing end to that. Cross might be on. Fine cross into the middle. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. An effective challenge. Larrea. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Could play it in. And veering in field. Brahim, and he's through here. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, if we take another look, he just glides past his man. The defender just can't live with him. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. And we will have just one additional minute. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Yeah, well, it really could have gone either way. It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end.